Welcome to Blue Compass, where we are talking about how you can take up a little more space in Google search result pages. So I think a lot of us are victim to the old mentality when it comes to search results. We think of it as 10 results, maybe 10 simple organic results still. But of course today, Google search results actually look a lot more like this. There's featured snippets, there's a knowledge panel, there's images, there's a lot of ads, there's videos, there's so much content and so much visual chaos on these pages that just organically ranking in these blue traditional links isn't always good enough. And so one of the things we try to encourage our clients to do is think about how can you monopolize a little bit more of the search result page? How can you take up more space, and how can you diversify the results for which you can show up for? So here's a few ideas. Now, one of the first things is just simply these ads. We see them all the time, and while we often don't want to pay for ads, placing ads is one of the ways you can take up more space in search and hopefully get more eyes on your brand. Unfortunately, it costs a little money, but it's one of the ways that we often talk about with our clients. Now, another way is video results, and these are best done via YouTube links. And so whenever you can place good YouTube videos that have to do with your service, with your industry, with your products, and of course that are appealing to your audience, it's a really important thing to do. And so place a couple YouTube videos a month or one a week, however many you can do. Consider putting YouTube videos out there, and hopefully you can start to rank for some of the keywords you're looking for, and obviously these take up quite a bit of space in search. And then a third way is images. Now, we've all done Google image searches before, but if you can put really good original images on your website and then give them image alt tags, which is just a brief description. This is good for ADA compliance. That's Americans with Disabilities Act. It's good for people who have disabilities and use screen readers, and Google just really likes these. And so if you put a good, reasonable image alt tag on an image, it's just a brief description, just describe it really simply and really well. And if appropriate, if it makes sense, put a keyword in there that might be relevant to your industry or audience. It's a great thing to do, and you might actually start to take up some space in Google search results or Google image search results. Each of these images can be a gateway to your brand, a link to your website for searchers. And then another great way to do it is featured snippets. These are usually in the forms of questions and answers. And so what we encourage our clients to do is try to think about how you can include a Q&A, not just on one page of your site, but on every single page on your site. Try to include more questions or just the sentiment of more questions and then answers after that. And we usually do this by putting an H2 or H3 that has a question or the sentiment of a question. So it could say, which cereal has the most protein, or the cereal that has the most protein, and then a real concise answer afterwards in paragraph text. So you could say, Raisin Bran has the most protein of any cereal, and then expand upon that answer afterwards. So Raisin Bran has the most protein because it has whole grains and raisins are really healthy and protein filled. Something like that. And if you follow that format, sometimes you can start to rank for these featured snippets, and Google will feature your brand, and it's actually a great way to get more real estate on the search result page. So those are a few ideas for how you can take up more space in Google search results. If we can help you with your search engine optimization, just reach out to us, let us know. We help so many brands rank better and get higher quality traffic and more conversions on their website. We'd love to do the same for you. Don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks, we'll talk to you next time.